I just think Halo could have, like Halo 4. I'm not gonna dick ride Call of Duty to the point where it's like, oh man, I want it to be just like Call of Duty because I like Call of Duty. But if it would have had more, I ain't gonna say like, because from what I heard, they have like 50 or they had like 200 prototype Promethean guns. Throw in DLC guns. You could have had like, let's say if you had 10 more Promethean style weapons. Find a way to balance them in the game, but give people attachments, give people camo, give people, you know, all of that extra shit that a Call of Duty or a Battlefield game has. You know, I'm not saying bite it, but throw in a prestige mode. You know, if I get the SR 130, you know, make me reset that shit back to rank 1. You know, because it drives people to play the game.
What would you get? Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, let's say you rank all the way up, you get hell, you get a set of armor. You know, you get the Didact shit. You get some kind of Halo Mjolnir Promethean shit. I mean, you get a special emblem. You know that only people who rank all the way up get. I mean, you can easily make them get something, but it's just they don't.
Special emblem. Like that bird did you get for S130?
See, that's the problem. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about just the emblem. You can't just give them just that little bullshit. No. Make it so, like, let's say you get to the last rank, you get a special visor color that only they have. Or maybe you get the custom pick your color. How about that? Everybody wants that shit. Everybody's tired of the same damn colors. Make it, you know, I mean, they could easily throw in something to only make it so that the people who rank up have, but it's like they just don't. They just don't give a shit. And that's what pisses me off, because you love Halo so much, and to see them, they care about it, but it's like they don't go that extra step because they are like afraid to, I guess. Like they think if they do it, that everybody's gonna drop Halo. And it's like, no, people aren't gonna drop it. It's just you're gonna always piss somebody off. But have separate playlists, like for people like yourself who love Halo 3, and then people like myself who like the way Halo 4 is now with loadouts and armor abilities and shit like that. Break it up into 2 playlists. Like I always tell you, have Halo Classic, plays like Halo 3, as much as they can make it do it in the game engine. You know, no armor abilities, pickups on the map, shit like that. You know, and make it all the the other playlists like Halo 4.
They had that game type. They actually had that kind of game type in one of the community playlists. I remember playing that. Like you remember Shutout, that remake of Lockout.
Yeah.
It's like the game type was like that, where you didn't start off with your own shit. You had to find what was on the map.
I mean, that's what's up. I mean, they could do it. They should have had ranked playlists. Should have been in the game from jump, because that's what people, I ain't gonna say are used to in Halo, but that's what's expected. That should be there off top. Ranked playlists, social playlists for every major game type in the game. You don't need it for all of them. You know, I'm not saying go Halo 3 with it, because obviously they can only do so much. But let's say Team Slayer, Doubles, Big Team. You know, all the top 5 that people play have that shit for it. I mean, they have Waypoint. They should have brought back Halo charts and put all that shit in Waypoint. You know, I don't know if they got it in Waypoint, but I'm saying, but they should take it like that. How many shots fired on this map? You know, do this, do that. You know, just like what Call of Duty did with Call of Duty Elite that they got to a certain extent.
Didn't you tell me they were supposed to bring that little 50 system in Waypoint?
It's gonna come out sometime either this month or next month. It's a 50 ranking system, but you don't see the shit in game. It's something like it's some kind of. It's going to be different from the Halo 3 thing, but it's like 1 through 50. You have to rank up. I don't know if you rank down. I'm assuming you have to keep it. You know what I'm saying? But it only shows. It's not going to show up in game like when you select somebody's thing. It's going to show up in Waypoint if you click on your friend's name and all that and see what the shit is. It's going to show up there, but not in game. That's. I mean, unless they came out with some newer news that changed it, then I haven't heard about it. But that's what it's going to be. And my only thought to that, if it's not showing up in game, then what's the fucking point? People don't go on Waypoint like that. You have like a very small percentage of people that actually even know what Waypoint is. You know, people don't go to Waypoint to look at stats. You know, they go there to watch video games and commercials and trailers about Halo. Yeah, that's it.
I just wish for S130 or let's just say if you got the S130. you got to choose the color black, like for your primary or your secondary.
I wouldn't even be mad at that.
Or if it was an S130 like this, if you let's say integrate waypoint, you had to get all the achievements for every single Halo game.
Yeah,
that's something
I just knew that they was gonna do that because you had when Halo Reach and Halo 3 came out when they made Waypoint, how it cataloged like your whole Halo career on your Xbox. I just knew that they was gonna come out with something like, okay, well you got all the you play all the Halo games, you know, here's your reward for getting all those achievements. But no, it's just a number. It's just there for just okay, I played this game. That's it.
That is weak.
There's no drive to do it. Like if in Halo 4, if you get the SR-130, even if it's something simple, let's say you get the SR-130, you get to pick all the camos for your guns and pick what color they are. Just that. You know, you could choose what color your guns are. People would love this shit. People would be fighting for that shit, like they fight for the shit in Call of Duty and Battlefield about different camos or weapon skins and shit like that. But no, in Halo, no, they don't do it. It's like they just that would get more people playing the game. And again, you get more people playing the game, they be talking about it. You would have popularity, people be playing it. You would have more people jumping over to play Halo because because their friends are playing it, they hear about it. It's just they don't. It's just they don't. It's like they care about it, but at the end of the day, we don't give a shit. Like we don't want it. Like we don't care about making more money. We know it's just it don't matter. And that's why Halo's number 2 right now. Or 3, you know what I mean? Because I think you got more people playing Battlefield like that than Halo. So I would say Halo's number 3. The Battlefield shouldn't even be on it. I mean, I remember, 07, people played Battlefield, but it wasn't, it wasn't Call of Duty.
It was nothing.
It wasn't Halo. Halo was on top. And it just...
It was Halo, Call of Duty.
It was Halo, Call of Duty, and then whatever else you played.
I used to think like Battlefield was like some kind of fake ass Call of Duty. I was like, yo, and then I used to play this shit. I was like, this shit sucks. I fucking hated Battlefield. I was like, yo, this shit is ass. Like,
I was the same way. Like I remember playing like the Battlefield 2 and 2142 and the one World War II one, and I was like, yo, this shit is ass. Like I didn't like Battlefield until Bad Company 2. I played Bad Company 1. I was like, yo, this game fucking sucks. I didn't get nowhere in the campaign. Didn't like the multiplayer. I was like, yo, whatever. Fuck that game. Never played.
I didn't like Battlefield till Battlefield 3. Bad Company 2, like I played it, but I never really got into it like that because like whenever I played it, I sucked. It was just I'm not gonna front. I know what it is. I was garbage. I was absolute garbage. I can't fret about it. I couldn't kill anybody really unless they were just standing there.
You was ass.
Couldn't really. Yes, I just couldn't really relate to the game. I was like, this game is garbage. I was like, at least in Call of Duty, people die. This game, they just yo. It was like that recoil is no hope.
I don't know. It's just Battlefield. I love Battlefield 3 when you're playing with your friends. Right. But those game mechanics just piss me off. Like I love the beta. I know it was a glitch because how powerful the snipers were when characters are moving. But I love that shit. When you had a sniper semi-automatic, you felt like you just had power. Like you had a fucking sniper rifle. Like you dropped somebody. And even with bolt actions, it's like, what the fuck? I gotta get a headshot to kill somebody in one hit? Fuck no, I got a fucking sniper rifle. What's the fucking point? That's the fucking point you didn't have in a sniper rifle. It's a bigger caliber bullet. The shit should put you on your ass. It ain't like a pistol or a fucking assault rifle. Right. It just makes no sense. Right. I mean, I can understand like if that sniper rifle shoots 7.62 rounds or something like that. But even that, they should die in a couple hits. Okay, that I wouldn't be mad. But if I'm shooting like 50 caliber sniper from the waist up, you're dead. That's just the way it is. Don't matter where you are on the map. I shouldn't have to get a headshot. Or if I'm shooting like a 308 Lapua Magnum round and it hits somebody in their chest, they should be done. That's just the way it is. I don't know. And I hate the fact that they took out the destructibility that Bad Company 2 had. Like, I can't drop a building in Battlefield 3. That shit pisses me off. I know. I mean, yeah, I can take out the wall, but okay. I want to drop the building with them in it. I mean, I know that was half the fun in Bad Company 2. You was holed up in a house, and the people didn't feel like rushing there to get you all like in Battlefield 3. That's half the problems when you play those urban maps. People will sit in a room or camp and stay away, and people always rush in there, get killed. You either get killed or kill everybody in there. What if, like, you know, in Bad Company 2, you want to be in a house? Okay, I'll drop the building on you. Put C4 around the house, or get the tank to shoot out the walls and just drop that shit. Force the other team to run out or get killed in there, you know? I mean, maybe they couldn't do it and have jets in the game. Maybe that was it. It was either one or the other, but the jets I don't even see how they do anything in the game like that. I mean, the tanks and stuff do more than the jets, you know, and all that shit, so.
Because like, with the jets, like, it's hard to get, like, a steady shot. Like, you just kind of drive by. You just fly by it so fucking fast. It's just, you never really get a chance.
It's cool to have in the game. I can see why they had it. I just don't see how it's effective when it comes to those bigger maps. What they should have did was, let's say you have one game mode where it's dogfighting, where everybody's in a jet, and then you have everything else just being like how regular Battlefield is. Because the jets, as far as I know, they don't have bombs, do they? They have like missiles. So you either have to have somebody else to lock onto a tank. I don't know if jets can lock onto a tank. I mean, Grant would probably know, but, you know, as much as he, you know, shit buckets jets. You can't with what?
Demetrius, you cut out, just let you know. Mike's not in. Or some shit.
I mean, I just think jets would be more beneficial if they could fly by a tank and just bomb tanks. You know, or something like that, but there's only like 2 jets on either side. It's not really, you know, it ain't helping the map any. Because you could fix a tank, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's you and no, you know, you and the 2 badass, you know, jet fighter pilots aren't gonna. It's not like a rocket launcher in Halo 3. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh shit, yo, we gotta stop the enemy team from getting that shit. They just, you know, it ain't like it's that detriment to the match. It's like, okay, they ain't 2 jets or whatever. Now, that one guy who knows how to use a tank in Battlefield 3, you ain't getting him out that bitch. Yeah. And he got you got the backup engineer that's helping him out. Yeah, you ain't getting him out. Yeah, he ain't that shit the whole match because he nice as shit. Know where to go, know who to hit, know what spots to sit up at. I mean, tanks are more beneficial than that, and choppers are more beneficial too. I just hate the way that they do the balancing thing with the teams, where like, okay, rockets don't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everything takes like 20 fucking rockets to kill. And if you're not the guy with the rockets, you're just fucked. I mean, they do it to promote teamwork, but if you're not playing on a team, if you just jump in a game and you're a random playing with other randoms, people don't have that teamwork. So, and that's half the online experience. And don't even let me get started in the server bullshit and, you know, what you experienced earlier today with people just kicking you the fuck out when you start killing them, being bitches. I don't know. I think the gaming community could be a whole lot fucking better if it was.